Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, suggested that we begin each day by reflecting on how fleeting life is. At dawn, when you find it difficult to get out of bed, remind yourself that you have to go to work as a human being, the author advised. If I'm going to do the things I was come into this world to do, what have I got to complain about? Or is this the purpose of my creation? To curl up under the covers and be toasty? How can we design a morning ritual that honors this age-old gratitude for life? We'll go over some Stoic morning routines in this video that might provide you clarity and purpose for the day. If you enjoyed the video and would like to help me disseminate the knowledge of the Stoics, please hit the like button. To ensure you don't miss any new videos, I advise you to subscribe if you haven't already, and to enable the notification bell. First, consider the transience of everything. A fundamental feature of Stoic philosophy is a profound understanding and acceptance of everything's transient nature. Take some time each morning to immerse yourself in this reality before the sounds of the outside world disturb you. Locate a peaceful area where you may sit without being bothered. As you seek a balance between attentiveness and tranquility, make sure your posture is vigilant but relaxed. Shut your eyes and imagine the vastness of the universe. Imagine galaxies revolving to the beat of eternity, with stars birthing and dying. Nothing in this cosmic dance is permanent. Imagine being able to magnify out and witness the entire world as a tiny dot in the immensity of space. From this vantage point, consider your thoughts about the past of humanity, the splendor of nature, and your own life. This is an activity to help you recognize the beauty and fragility of your existence, not to make you feel unimportant. You can concentrate on the things that are truly important to you and stop spending time on those that don't, when you acknowledge how limited and valuable your time is. This is a great approach to greet the day with appreciation and a sense of purpose. You have the option to embrace life and make the most of it rather than fear death. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. As the ancient philosopher Seneca once stated, every morning you can remind yourself to live each day to the fullest and with purpose by engaging in this exercise. Step 2. Put your ideas on paper. Maintaining a diary allows you to investigate your inner world, in addition to recording events in your life. It serves as a tool for introspection, reassurance, and occasionally even healing. Clarifying, expressing, and changing your views can be accomplished with the use of writing. Find a journal that works for you to start. It may be an elegant diary, a basic notebook, or a smartphone app. This is your personal area, where you are free to be yourself without fear of criticism or coercion. It's a place where you can just think naturally. Jot down anything occurs to mind as soon as you wake up every morning. It can be shards of dreams, feelings from the day before, or hopes for the coming day. As with raking leaves off a patio, the first step is to clear your thoughts of any concerns and distractions. Next, give thanks some thought. In the great scheme of things, we frequently lose sight of our possessions and desires, but Stoicism encourages us to live in the now. Jot down 3 genuine things for which you are thankful, such as the warmth of your bed, a loved one's smile, or the chance to begin a new day. Look within beyond thankfulness. Consider a personal challenge or a Stoic concept. Consider the following. Am I living up to my values? Where did I use emotion over logic yesterday? What can I do better today? This is a means to grow and increase awareness, not to condemn oneself. Put down your intention for the day at the end. Pick a succinct declaration or pledge based on the Stoic qualities of temperance, justice, courage, and wisdom. This will serve as your moral compass throughout the day, directing your judgments and actions. Recall that your diary serves as a tool, friend, and mentor, as well as a reflection of your inner life. One of the Stoic writings, Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, began as his personal diary. It was his method of putting Stoic ideas into practice, comprehending his own actions and navigating the complexity of life. Thirdly, write daily intents rather than goals. Though in different ways, intentions and goals both influence our course. Objectives center on the future, on results, accomplishments, and outcomes. They point the way for us. The present, the journey, our beliefs, and the person we want to be are all focal points of our intentions. The distinction between what we can control and what we cannot is emphasized in Stoic practice. Objectives frequently rely on outside variables that can be beyond our control. Even with our best intentions, unforeseen difficulties sometimes occur. On the other hand, we can control our intentions. They represent our ideals on a daily basis and our deliberate decision to live our lives as we see fit, regardless of what happens in the outside world. After journaling to clear your head, consider the kind of day you want to have when you begin your morning. Consider the question, who do I want to be today, rather than just the responsibilities at hand? Would I rather exercise patience and embrace each moment for what it is, without hurrying through it? Considering that everyone faces challenges of their own, do I wish to be empathetic toward both myself and others? Alternatively, perhaps I want to be bold and venture beyond of my comfort zone, taking on challenges head-on. Making a list of goals for the day is one approach to get started. These are characteristics to aspire to, not objectives to be met. You may say, for instance, I'll watch what I say today. Alternatively, I shall try to comprehend various viewpoints. Alternatively, I'll discover serenity amidst disorder. These goals are supposed to direct your behaviors and reactions throughout the day, not to be crossed off a list. Seneca once remarked, quite correctly, "It is not what you endure, but how you endure it." Making intentional decisions enables you to live out your inner ideals every day. They assist you in gauging your success based on how you live, behave, and react in the world, rather than what you achieve. They provide you with a distinct sense of purpose and direction despite the day's uncertainty. Accepting a little discomfort in the morning is another approach to get started. These days, we tend to demand ease and shun suffering, but the Stoics understood that comfort can also be a trap that holds us back from developing and learning new things. To fortify their spirit, develop resilience, and prepare for life's unavoidable obstacles, they engaged in the practice of incorporating minor discomforts into their daily routines. A Stoic philosopher once proposed that we should live for a few days with the simplest and least expensive clothing and food possible, as this will better prepare us for the future. The intention was to break our reliance on outside comforts and serve as a reminder of our inner strength, not to inflict needless agony. Consider little methods to accept voluntary discomfort when you wake up. Perhaps to revitalize yourself and get rid of any laziness, take a cold shower. This gesture not only increases your level of bodily awareness, but also acts as a metaphorical reminder of your capacity to persevere and grow. Alternatively, decide not to have that first cup of coffee and remind yourself that inspiration and drive originate from inside, not from external stimuli. Try more contemplative exercises as well, such as devoting 10 minutes to meditation on a previous difficulty, acknowledging the resilience you've shown and the personal development that resulted from it. Alternatively, decide to embrace physical exertion as a sign of your body's potential and allow yourself to be conscious of your surroundings by choosing to walk or bike to work rather than drive. Here, there are two goals in mind. First, just as an athlete trains their body, so too do these everyday acts of discomfort train the mind and spirit. Small daily steps outside our comfort zones help us get ready for life's greater, unanticipated challenges. We can get perspective by willingly putting oneself through some discomfort. This enables us to recognize the value of our luxuries and the fact that they are not necessary for our happiness or general well-being. We are not hurting ourselves when we choose suffering. Rather, we are giving ourselves more power. We are releasing needless attachments, connecting with a more profound reservoir of power, and experiencing an inner freedom that exists regardless of circumstances outside of our control. Practice meditation and awareness as the fifth step. Both Stoicism and mindfulness place a strong emphasis on the value of the present moment and our impressions of it. Set aside time in the morning to practice mindfulness or meditation. This does not need you to repeat words or sit in a certain way unless it is comfortable for you to do so. It implies that you must put your attention on the present moment. Locate a peaceful area and assume a relaxed stance. Shut your eyes and focus your thoughts within. Just focus on feeling your breath come in and go out at first. Imagine your thoughts and feelings as clouds in the sky or as leaves on a stream, and let them come and go. Detachment is crucial in this situation. You are the spectator, not the participant. This approach fits in nicely with the Stoic emphasis on distancing ourselves from the events and our opinions about them. During the final moments of your meditation, focus on a quote or a Stoic teaching. You could consider amor fati, or the love of fate, as an example. The phrase amor fati refers to accepting each and every instance, occasion, difficulty and triumph as a gift and as the fundamental component of life. It's an encouragement to embrace any situation life throws at you, success or failure, happiness or sadness. Engaging in amor fati when you begin your day is a significant gesture of acceptance and thankfulness in your first conscious moments. It is a method to embrace reality, no matter how it seems, rather than an escape from it. Amor fati serves as a reminder that each moment is a chance for development, education, and connection, and that the present is a gift. In the end, it is a profound discipline that resists the whims of fate. Amor fati is an excellent source of Stoic tranquility, leading you toward a life of appreciation, acceptance, and unwavering love for the here and now. Adopting this practice helps you to have mornings that are full of a radiant, profound love for life, which sets you up for a day of virtue, honesty, and purpose. I hope you like this video, and I want to thank you for watching. We will examine the precepts of the Stoic Morning Ritual, which have the power to improve your mornings, direct your days, and radically transform your life. Remember that each new day is an opportunity to greet life with gratitude, courage, and love. Until our next video, see you.